The reason why I asked you here is because I noticed at one of our last endeavors, you seemed a bit off. And your energy seemed a bit off.
The concerned team questions if one of their own is fit to research after returning from Washington.
I noticed some concerns during the case within our own team. I felt like your energy was very different that night. Like you seemed a bit more testy, a bit more like something was wrong underneath that you weren't bringing to front and center.
Jerrett is with the Larsons right now. He's kind of working on his spiritual healing and stuff. A lot of dark cases he's taken on.
Being without Jay will be a challenge. He's usually my ground.
Took a little bit of time off and I'm feeling stronger now.
So this is my first case back since chapter 6.
I should say the place has been remodeled. Is like kitchen lights go on and off. The daughter, which I assume would be the older daughter, has seen a man standing by the refrigerator. Before they have witnessed movie cases sliding across the floor.
Do energies greet the researchers upon arrival?
Hi, I'm Mary Moore with Paranormal Endeavors. We talked on the phone.
I'm Eric, team lead.
We're here to, help you out with some of the things that you said, find some answers for you.
Interesting so far. I mean, not just the setup. I, like everyone else, saw the train track. Well, not everyone else, but I, like others, saw the train tracks, and there was something. Exactly what, I don't know yet.
Do you guys get anything off of the tracks?
I do.
Okay.
It's like a push back. This is the same feeling I got when we went and got Jay.
And it reminds me of the feeling I get at Villisca, honestly.
A Native American subject is identified.
What about Apache? Are you Apache or Navajo?
You're a man, right?
Does the human dowsing rod provide validation?
You could view the mountains. You just looked off. You could see the snow.
The results captivate and joyfully bring some to the edge of their seat.
Was it in the area then that you, like, in the mountains nearby? In the mountains, okay.
Are you on Llorona?
Oh, that one was red.
Hi guys, okay, so today I wanted to touch base back on a phone call that I had with Eric a while back. And in that phone call we had recently had a case before that, and I had noticed some concerns during the case within our own team, and nothing too major. Thank you for meeting me here at headquarters. How are you doing?
Okay.
So the reason why I asked you here is because I noticed at one of our last endeavors, you seemed a bit off.
Mm-hmm.
And your energy seemed a bit off. There was some other people on the team who noticed it as well, so I was kind of seeing how you're doing from that point, and I want to talk to you a bit about my concerns, if that would be okay.
Sure.
Okay. So first of all, are you feeling better from that point?
I was feeling fine then too.
Okay.
It just wasn't. When I've discussed this before in the last couple of years, nobody needs, you know how Mary goes through her things of saying, well, I'm not picking up, and she goes through her conflicts of I'm not good enough or I'm a fake or whatever. That just wasn't my case to pick up things on. That's it. Sometimes it's not your story to pick up on.
No. And I agree, definitely agree, because there's definitely been times that I've been on cases that it's been like that, and you're just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I sat back and I said, go right ahead, guys. It's not for me.
Yeah.
So I'm good about that. So.
Well, the reason why I was concerned is because it felt like your energy was very different that night. Like you seemed a bit more testy, a bit more like something was wrong underneath that you weren't bringing to front and center. And with the team, it's definitely, I wanted to make sure, one, you were okay, and two, that if you needed help, because again, with endeavors, we're very like family-oriented, as you know, and my belief is we don't just leave somebody out in the rain when they're having a tough time.
Right.
So that was one of my big concerns, to see if we needed to help you in any way or anything, because I know
The help that I need, nobody's going to be able to give me. It's just not going to be there. That's just life.
Yeah.
But it's how I cope with it and how I deal with it that really matters. And I'm all right if I get quiet or I get to where it's not my normal self. It's I don't know. It's just I've had many years of things not going right. So you know how they always say that inside every strong person is years of traumatic events that forged them. So things not going right, I'm used to that. We all have our coping mechanisms and how we go about it. And I always talk about leaving baggages at home. So when I'm having those downsides inside my life, I separate it off and compartmentalize it. That's what I've always done. There's things that you can fix, and there's things that you have to sit back and say it's out of my control. There's nothing I can do.
Just kind of touch base on some of the concerns that I had had during the investigation and after. The energy is a bit different. It seems like you're more like your old self again.
Yeah,
kind of deal.
I'm still having, Eric and I talked about this too, because I'm still having issues. I've got my days where I don't come out of the room. But I've been like that for a while now. Without getting too much personal into it, I mean, we've discussed this with me being on the team, going through joy and everything that's gone through there. That's nothing new. This has been over 4 years since my divorce, and only one person interested in me. We were joking around the other day. I was on a dating app since September, and not a single person has replied. Just out of mathematical odds, somebody would be interested, but it's not. So there's situational things that I sit back and go, what the hell?
It seemed to me that Jerrett's energy was a little bit off, and there was some other members who also felt the same. And I know that with his, he has several endeavors that he likes to partake on, and I wanted to make sure that he was taking the time to really get to understand himself and really get to give himself those breaks that are needed within this field.
It can get to you when you're out there helping the world, but the rest of it's falling apart, and you're still smiling and helping people. Yeah.
I think you definitely. I think it's good that helping people and making sure that you can do your part as well, but you also need to make sure to take care of yourself. And I know you know this, and I know everything I'm saying you already know, so I'm just like recapping. All in all, a very good meeting, and I feel that I'm excited to see how these next cases go and to kind of help him along if he needs any help whatsoever, so we'll see how that goes.
There's been a few that I've had to sit back and go, it's not my fight, it's not in my best interest energy-wise or in my path to interfere in this, which is some cases, because sometimes when you're dealing with some of these curses and hexes, you have to ask yourself a philosophical question, an ethical question of, is it supposed to be there for a learning experience for that client?
Part of why we do what we do. So, thank you. I'm glad that we could discuss and talk and reiterate.
Always.
You've always got help if you need it. I'm going to reiterate on that one, because that's a big one.
So thanks for joining us on this case. So we have everyone minus India. She's in Florida, so she's enjoying her, I think it's just a vacation that they're doing right now. And then Jerrett and Sedona had both changed their votes to no within the last couple days. Jerrett is with the Larsons right now. He's kind of working on his spiritual healing and stuff. A lot of dark cases he's taken on over the last few months since coming back from Washington, and I kind of think that kind of had set the precedence for it, honestly. But accumulated that, and so he's spending some time there to detox, as we call it, as we all need to do time to time.
Alright, so tonight we are going on another endeavor. I'm really excited for it. It involves children, which is also something that I'm kind of like, let's get in there and see what's going on.
So this is my first case back since chapter 6. Since we did the case with Tori, a lot has changed. I've moved. I've gotten fatter.
Okay, Mary's briefing brings up some things. I've had some visions. I will bring those up later.
This will be her first one back. She hasn't really missed too many, but she sat the Minnesota one out because she's kind of working on herself for similar but a little bit different reasons. But you look a little better, which is good. So hopefully.
Well, back from the cuckoo's nest. I've been had a few issues with, inside myself about my abilities and all that, and took a little bit of time off, and I'm feeling stronger now.
All right, so this investigation, Mary did the briefing. We all gathered around, and she had some good details on this one, and it sounds like a traditional potential attachment type case going on here, as in something following this family.
Okay, they rent the house that they're in right now, and they have lived in this location for about 3 months. So yeah, it was 2 months when I first took the notes, so I added times. And before that, they lived in a rental down the street.
I'm trying to release expectations. I think that it's best to not want this or to want that or to expect this or to expect that. Just let what happens. Be present, be grounded, judge it the best you can in that moment.
The activity that is going on is like kitchen lights go on and off. The daughter, which I assume would be the older daughter, has seen a man standing by the refrigerator. Before, they have witnessed movie cases sliding across the floor, And I asked them what type of movies, because, you know, I wondered if that made a difference, you know, because, you know, like horror movies would, you know, but they're children's movies that the cases have so forth. And toys go on and off by themselves. Sometimes you think you know what a case is. Like this one seems like, oh, it's going to be an attachment case, but by the end of the night it turns into something different. So it's going to be interesting to see where this case goes.
You know, we'll see what happens. You know, maybe I may not pick up on too much. Maybe I may just be here to hold space and help share thoughts and ideas. We're going to find out. But regardless, I know that I'm here to enjoy myself and learn some things and get to know what occurs on a deeper level with this form of investigation.
Okay, they have seen handprints that aren't their daughter's on the wall. And they have heard a little girl laughing. This is what Dakota has heard himself. He's heard a little girl laughing when all the children are out of the house. Like they're completely somewhere else.
From what we've been told by Mary, it involves some children. The children have seen things. They've experienced some stuff happening to the parents themselves. I'm kind of excited to see what we'll find.
He brought up something about there was an Indian legend about you know some you know kind of Romeo and Juliet type thing, where you know one like the man drowned in the river and so the woman drowned in the river, something like that. And couldn't remember the name. He thought it started with M because I was trying to, you know, get into an Indian story. And
About halfway there, any thoughts, impressions, visions anyone might be picking up that we might need to focus on a little bit?
I still feel what I was feeling before. The closer I get, I'll probably feel a little more.
I don't know. It's not clear.
Copy, you got that. Good job. Whoever's pushing the hold the button. Good job.
It was me.
Good. Hi, I'm Mary Moore with Paranormal Endeavors. We talked on the phone.
Hi, I'm Jerrett, team lead. This is
Crystal,
case manager assistant.
We pulled up and noticed that there were train tracks. And as I was pulling up, I was getting a push. I call it push. It's like it's telling me it doesn't want me here, push me away. Go home, go back, away.
Well, we arrived here, had a little scare. They didn't, at first the babysitter didn't know we were coming.
There was miscommunication about this maybe being next weekend, and then Mary indicated that she swore that she advised him it was this weekend. So we got it all cleared up though, and we're good. It just kind of caught them off guard for a little bit there, but we were appreciative. The clients worked flexible with that.
You know, we're here to, you know, help you out with some of the things that you said, you know, find some answers for you. And so if there's places that you would like to show us where exactly, so we know where to put our cameras up at.
Usually mainly in here.
In the kitchen?
Then sometimes in there.
Okay, because you said that something slid off the counter. So.
I'm not exactly sure which camera.
Okay, and now, okay, in the living room, and she saw a shadow figure in front of the refrigerator.
Is there any patterns, like do you normally go to bed at a certain time or anything like that? Try to keep close to the same, even if you don't actually go to bed, but just like the act of laying down sometimes keep things as natural. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the setup, and it should be fairly quick because I don't think that we need to do a full deployment. We'll just be running out over our own wires and stuff.
Yeah.
So
With like an artist or something.
Right, and well, her ability to trip over things.
Yes.
My initial reaction when we first got here was definitely, I noticed something about the train tracks, and I think a lot of other people did as well. It kind of felt like if you were to walk down the center of the train tracks, it would kind of like in some frames wherein you would see like the picture in front of you goes back, like flies back, and then comes back to your, like shoots back to your face really quickly.
When we did our pull-up, I had an uneasy feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure yet what it's contributing to.
Do you guys get anything off of the tracks?
I do. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's when I come out here.
Yeah.
I get.
Okay.
It's like a push back. This is the same feeling I got when we went and got Jay.
And it reminds me of the feeling I get at Velisca, honestly.
When I was chatting with her, when she mentioned tracks, I did get something when we went across them, but I kind of overlooked it, and I was like, okay, if this is important, it'll come up. It obviously did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mentioned, like, my first thought is, like, when I felt like the tracks, I thought of, like a barrier.
Yeah.
Either keeping something out or keeping something in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still there, or have they just kind of faded away? Okay. Have you like notice if they're the same size as her hands, or are they?
Bigger than mine.
What?
They're bigger than mine.
They're bigger than yours. Okay. That's good to know. What we do, we'll film this, and we'll do EVPs, you know, where, you know, I'm sure you've seen the shows before. We're pretty much on that format.
Yeah. And I think Calvin will learn pretty quickly. He's a technical guy, and he uses big words.
It's a different sequence of buttons that mean a different thing, but it's ultimately doing the same thing. Press a few buttons, starts recording. You connect it, and yeah, use it later. Interesting so far. I mean, not just the setup. I, like everyone else, saw the train track. Well, not everyone else, but I, like others, saw the train tracks, and there was something. Exactly what, I don't know yet.
Put a camera here to watch what's going on.
Well, I was thinking of putting the spirit interceptor.
Oh,
because it's down a lower level.
Yeah.
Which
Good point. Yeah. Yeah, and see if you have that
These are ready to go.
cold fusion craziness going on, making the room go cold.
Right. That means when we do our sessions, we'll slate it. It's on the back of each one of these, what you say. So you say it's slating recorder, so location.
Look at Eric taking off his shirt.
Oh, you like that, don't you?
What's going to happen?
Jackie and I went into the living room. We did our first session in there.
Alright, so our first session went really well. In the beginning it was kind of quiet for us. It was Chris and I in the beginning, we were in the living room.
We are each sitting on a couch. Jackie is on the
Love seat?
west wall, and I'm on the north wall.
If there's somebody here with us, we mean you no harm. We're simply here to try to communicate with you if you would like and let us know why you're here.
We mean you no harm, and we want no harm in return, please. We just want to communicate with you because we're curious as to who you are and why you're here. Can you give us a sign, please? Will you move a video for us? You've done it before. Are you here because of Dakota?
For audio, there was a dog outside.
Are you a forest spirit?
I was in the child's bedroom with Eric. Was there first, and David and I.
During that time, like Mary was mostly talking, so, but I had a feeling of, like, not per se like somebody like choking me per se, but it was like a feeling of restriction around my neck.
I know there's a lot of people in here. Don't be scared. We're not here to harm you.
There's vortex or portal with the train tracks.
That's David, and that's Eric. And so we would just, really, if you have anything to say, we're here to listen. We have things that, you know, that we can hear you better with, that are going. Like you hear that static noise. That's something that you can talk, we can hear you through that box. If you'd like to say something, or come by me, I have a recorder. If you know what that is, what it does is you speak with me, and even though I can't hear because I am hard of hearing, we will hear that, and we will know that you're around.
Didn't seem like there was a whole lot, not a lot of interaction at first, and then occasionally there would be some of those chills and different things like that, but not a whole lot.
Can the little girl that plays with the little girl that lives here, can she reach out and touch the...
Can you sing a song, maybe? I heard that.
Yeah.
My arm. It could just be the fan.
There's no cats.
Flash?
No cats.
No, it isn't a cat.
Flash?
Like just
And then take another.
Just like the hair on the back of my arm, just very lightly.
Flash?
The hair on my hand is very lightly standing up.
Yeah, it was like on the back of my arm too. And I didn't know if there was something brushing against it.
You saw something by me?
No, about 2 seconds before Mary said something, I thought I saw something, but I don't know exactly what it was. Okay. I don't know what it was.
I don't think Lala
What?
is
I'm
who-
sorry.
I don't think
I'm
Lala
gonna
is who
know
that
time.
little girl thinks she is. I think Lala is something else.
Oh, said something. Can you say that again? David, want to ask a question to you?
Audio?
Yep.
If you're trying to speak to us, can you speak up and use this device right next to me?
Is there someone right in front of me? Maybe it could be the little girl that's been in here. Did you used to farm this land before this house was here?
I'm gonna step out real quick. You guys just keep doing your thing. I want to check on the other.
As the session progressed, we actually did find out that whoever we were speaking to at that time is potentially Navajo, which is really cool.
Eric walked in and I looked towards my left shoulder and I could see a shadow going back behind me in the corner.
Then I broke off and I actually went to visit Jackie and Crystal. They were in the other room, in the living room. Just checking. How's it going?
Pretty good. Haven't really heard too much. I know we've been doing temperature sweeps, and it was 80 when we first went in here, and then it was bumping around to like.
I've noticed it dropped in that wing of the house.
Yeah, it's like 75 now.
Yeah.
But when I shine it on her, it's like 80, 90 degrees. And we asked it to go down 3, it went down 3.
Okay.
And we asked it to go up and it went up.
Yeah. Any K2 interaction?
Not yet.
Same. No, nothing.
Nothing.
He thinks USB7, but not. We have to review them later.
I should have brought mine in, it's out in the car. Forgot all about it.
Good. if we haven't, like, I don't have mine all the way up, and I have a few, like I'm 25 of 30, and being over here, because that's why I wanted to come over here too. I'm not terribly loud.
Mm-hmm.
And you could even, the pocket door probably shuts too. Are you here for a purpose of good? It's not a whole lot. And then that started to change gradually there.
Are we on Indian tribal ground? I just got chills with that one.
And I saw what appeared to be something flash on my right side, and it was like this white, misty streak almost, if you will. And at that time, Eric was getting chills, and it was just, it was a really interesting moment.
I got chills.
Eric, do you feel anything on your left?
Not necessarily on my left, but kind of like behind me.
Because I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye, but I wasn't sure if it was
On
like...
the camera or was there eye?
Eye.
Okay. Well, I got chills.
Oh, we got movement.
You got the K2 going. Is that right? Did Jackie see you? And I felt you, perhaps, because I got chills.
Well, you were over here in the corner because I saw you go past me, behind me. Out of the corner of my eye, I caught you over here. That's twice.
It's like there's kind of a lurking and hide and seek kind of thing going on with you. You're staying kind of behind us, but you're amongst us. Is that correct?
Are you a female?
It almost feels like there's a break in communication, like language-wise.
Yeah, language barrier.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking it's Indian.
That could.
Are you an Indian lady? An Indian maiden? I wished I could speak Sioux.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, let's name off tribes.
Are you Lakota?
We were narrowing it down. Eric was asking questions, Jackie was asking questions, and I asked questions too. And towards the end we got into where it was Indian.
How about Navajo?
How about Apache? Ooh. Are you Apache or Navajo? That was kind of retro.
If you're Navajo, can you make that K2 go off for us?
This device, this light.
Yeah,
the
that
light.
green light right
There
there.
we go. Can you do that again? Make those lights go off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So is that Navajo? What did you say?
Navajo.
Navajo?
Are you Navajo? Yes.
Maybe.
I have a friend who's
Sort of
Navajo.
weak.
It's kind of like he's trying.
Can you do this? Like that.
Right there. Yeah, do it. Put your hand across the...
You're a man, right?
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. You learn quick. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
I just want to tell the other ones to upgrade our case profiling here, so just normal talking is not going to work.
No. Are you a young man, like maybe 16? 16 years? Oh man, I'm warm again.
I thought I heard a woman just a little bit ago. Okay, there is somebody there. Are you a woman? Can you tell me your name? Can you say my name? Do you remember my name? Excuse stupid. Did you just say stupid? Do you think I'm stupid? Like I said earlier, I think the direction that we were going at first is changing, so.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
We're updating our case profile. Native Americans. But don't talk to them like how we are in English because they're not understanding.
Okay.
So what you have to do is try to, like we were doing in there, we're asking if there's an Navajo, and it went off, but we had to kind of show it how to do it. We're like, see this light, don't call it a K2, keep the technical terms out of it.
Yep.
This light right here, you just do this, pass by it, can you copy, that kind of thing. And if they're in there with us right now, he might not, well, I say he because he identified as a he in there.
Okay.
Just a tip as a FYI, because if you guys aren't getting much, that's probably why.
We've been getting audio, but that's about it. Yeah.
I feel that these houses are built.
We'll work on that in the spiritual a little more.
Yeah, sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
The man, are you still here? I went to tell them that you're here. I want to make sure that you're still here with us, because as I went over there, then a voice came through the SB7.
Let me show you what to do. Just bring your hand just like this. I heard that. Or even touch the light to see how it works.
I'm ready for the spiritual side.
Developed more because I was kind of lost a little bit with the feelings that I had, and then when we kind of meshed our thoughts together, it kind of fell into place, and then it got calm.
So this one, it just fit well to do the one scientific session and then just dive in it as a group all for the spiritual.
Thank you for communicating with us. We mean no harm.
So if things happen, let me know, because I usually in my own brick building, I see mountains.
Yes, what's going on?
It's a sunny day. Definitely somewhere else, it's not Iowa. Flash.
Are you here just to protect Dakota and his family? Yes. Okay. Thank you.
An automobile.
Yes, the light's going on. Are you trying to find your people?
Chills. Energies in this room are just moving, just constantly.
Oh, lights on.
Are you Dakota's protector?
I'm gonna go back to that first image you gave me. There's mountains, and that would be cooler weather. The bricks, they came off as a Southwest style architecture. It wasn't like brick like we think of it today up here. But it had like the curved arches.
Lights are going off.
It was an open, like you're outside on a balcony, I guess is what we call it. There's no glass windows. It's just, you could see nothing, but you could view, you could view the mountains. You just looked off. You could see the snow on some of the mountains. This is high elevation, I think.
Would that be the Canadian area?
Yeah, even Colorado.
loving the fondulous campground with land.
What was that? That'd be?
Florida has a little bit of information on my house.
Okay, bring them in.
I'm gonna get out of my trance because I'm not getting anything new.
We used to go to Colorado every year. In the campground we went to, there's an abandoned cabin. That is the cabin.
Okay. Was it in the area then that you, like, in the mountains nearby?
It was in the mountains.
In the mountains, okay. These are, I guess, because I wasn't seeing them, but I guess these were going off when I was talking about it.
Great-grandfather. Do you remember the mountain cabin?
Yes? Went to Orange.
Great-grandfather. Do you remember fishing and hunting? Great-grandfather. Mine's going off here. Come talk to me. Tell me stories.
I'm trying to rule out if there's more than one, because they're seeing, you know, a little girl or a child manifest, and that's
This is going on.
something else. Not to say that maybe it is connected to great-grandfather, his immediate family. Might have been someone from that same, that came back with him in the same era.
I want to give something a try. I want to try building up a surplus of energy in my system and then just letting it go ambient and letting them be aware that they can play with it. And that will give them more to work with. We might get more of a response. You guys mind if I try something like that? Okay.
It's okay with me.
Oh, I just figured I'd ask before I just did it on the whim.
Yeah,
I'll put qualifications on it before I let the energy go out, obviously. Making sure that nothing nefarious can go with the energy that I'm letting go out ambiently. So I'll just take a minute to do that and then release that, and then let's try something once the energy's out and give it a minute so that I'll tell them, feel free to play with it, and we'll see what happens. I've never tried this before, but it seems like a good idea in my head.
Did someone drown? Yes. All three of them went off.
Yep.
That's what I picked up. Mine went off.
Yeah, all the way to red.
I just started turning my Merkaba when you guys said that. That could have been an energy fluctuation that you saw. I can't say for sure though.
Let's try to ask again. Ask that
Yeah,
question.
try it again.
Did Lila drown? Lila drowned in a creek?
Yes.
Yes, red.
Flash.
All the way. Do you suppose she was a child of his? And she followed him?
Maybe. I mean, I'm not.
I'm getting.
I think that they're
I'm
related
getting-
somehow.
I'm getting the same story.
Yeah.
I'm getting. She followed, or something following. Great grandfather. Do you like Colorado?
Let me say this here. Are you of the Llorona? Is that what this is? It would make sense. Child without the parent. Lost. Separated, maybe?
That's why they call you Lala? Are you a La Llorona?
Oh, that one was red.
You are a La Llorona. Yes.
Because what it says here in
Chills.
Mexican folklore, it's the weeping woman. Is a ghost of a woman who lost her children and now cries while looking for them in the river, often causing misfortune to those who are near or hear her.
Yeah, it's going off.
La Llorona, we heard from her.
There's a spirit guide going on here. He's watching over, keeping him safe from potentially this other situation that's going on.
La Llorona actually made an appearance here tonight.
We have great grandfather and we have La Llorona. That's why they call her Lala.
So, though several variations exist, the basic story tells of a beautiful woman who left her child in a river as a means of revenge towards her husband, who had left her for a younger woman. She drowns herself in the river when she realized her children are dead.
I got chills from the waist down.
At the gates of heaven, she is challenged over the whereabouts of her children and is not permitted to enter the afterlife until she has found them. Brenda, the name, that's kind of interesting, is forced to wander the earth for all eternity, searching in vain for her drowned offspring. She constantly weeps, hence her name, La Llorona. She is caught between the living world and the spirit world.
Yes. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. Chills.
Mexican parents often use this story to prevent their children from wandering out at night. In some versions of this tale, La Llorona will kidnap wandering children who resemble her missing children. She asks them for forgiveness and kills the children to take the place of her own. People who claim to have seen her say she appears at night or in the late evening by rivers or lakes. Some believe those who hear the wails of La Llorona are marked for death, but those who escape in time are not so marked, similar to the Gaelic Banshee legend. She is said to cry.
Oh, look at there. Look, all of them went off.
Alrighty. Pretty good lead.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know the name of it sounded awfully familiar and scared Mary for a moment. I thought she was gonna tinkle and run off, but she didn't.
And as for La Llorona, when I first was kind of looking her up, she kind of scared me by the one that got me before, but this is a completely different, deity.
Yeah, La Llorona is a whole different animal, so that one was not this one.
I think they can both she and the grandfather can work hand in hand and kind of live peacefully.
You just kind of feel things out and you see where those feels take you, where the information takes you, and specifically on the spiritual side, where your intuition takes you. And it is really interesting to just kind of explore that individually, collectively, and to see what culminates, like what rises to the surface.
Potentially his great-grandfather's watching over as well. Yeah. And I think he might be a barrier protecting them from her. Is that right? Yes?
All of them.
They have yourself a spirit guide.
Great grandfather, thank you. Thank you ever so much. I really wished I could speak Navajo to you.
We came to some interesting conclusions. We've come to a conclusion that it's the grandfather, and he's kind of like a saving grace kind of spirit guide that's going on. He's watching over the family, and that's something that I really appreciate.
I don't think they're here to harm anybody. I just think they're here for reasons of their own.
what I'm getting spiritually is that I don't think any offering or cleansing right now is needed, because if great-grandfather is here, he is that protector. He's that separation between that other phenomenon that's going on, right?
Right.
And if we change the players on this chessboard, it could mess something up. It could change the dynamic of the characters. Yeah.
It's like
doing that, and there's like. Yeah, this guy does drum circles, so he'll maybe recognize.
It like,
just to find
it like
parameter.
changed.
Yeah.
But we did.
There's something else with the land going on too.
Yeah, there's something outdoors that's not right.
All in all, I think it was a really good investigation. I'm looking forward to see what we catch on evidence.
Well, that was our findings as you kind of witnessed some of it during the spiritual side. Was there anything that, I guess, surprised you, or are you happy with our initial preliminaries? Man, a few words. So from here on out, we do the, it's about 30 to 45 days of review time, which we're on track for. Because we just finished the last client's evidence today. We're just waiting on their film to get back.
Yeah, if there's anything that develops, call me, or email us or whatever, and we'll help you out whatever we can do.
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for letting us come in.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
I'm not asleep. I must be